All right, back in Portland, vlogging in Portland again. And it feels so good immediately. Feels so much better than being in Bend. Oh man, sorry, Bend. Bend sucks. Yeah, so got into Portland yesterday after my little drive, and I was just destroyed. Too many late nights, long drive. I mean, it's not that long, like 3 hours, but anyway, got into town, didn't do a whole lot. We just hung out with some friends and got some food. Oh my gosh, had a really good burger from Bato's Barbecue. Their burgers, oh my gosh. In-house ground brisket burger. One of the main reasons I came to Portland was that interview I mentioned. What's this interview, Kurt? What are you doing? I've definitely mentioned how I no longer am doing motion design and storyboard art, right? That career is over, it's dead, it's gone. And my passion is for the culinary arts. I love to cook, and I have always wanted to work in restaurants and always wanted to be a chef, right? I love cooking, but I have no real experience because the last 10 plus years I've been doing storyboards and motion graphics, animation. But there's this program in Portland called Stone Soup PDX. And what Stone Soup does is they help people from various backgrounds, mostly people who are displaced in some way. It could be in recovery or out of prison or lost their career. It's a 12-week program where they 4 days a week train you on how to work in a production kitchen, like how to work restaurant style. 12 weeks free, I should say, right? And every 12 weeks they have a new cohort of individuals come in and take this program. So I'd looked into like ways in which I could get perhaps some kind of training to get something on my resume that says like, yeah, he can totally come in and chop an onion for you. Trust this guy with your onions and your potatoes. He'll be fine. When I was searching for a bit, there are actually like a couple things that popped up in Portland, in Oregon, I should say in general, as far as getting some kind of training, but Stone Soup was the first one that popped up, and I was like, hey, that sounds great. I could do that. And I applied some months ago, and I got a phone call from the director of the program and had the phone interview. And then he's like, well, when you get back to Portland, hit me up for an in-person interview. I was coming to Portland for, funny enough, I house sat over here. So when I was house sitting there at that place I just walked by, Stone Soup is just down the road. And when I was walking the dog, I walked past Stone Soup and I was like, Stone Soup, that sounds familiar. And I looked it up, and that's kind of what helped me on this journey of applying to the damn place. Anyway, I told the guy I was coming to Portland, and he was like, well, you got time to come in for an interview? And I was like, yeah, man. So that's what I just did. It's a long way to get to. That was like 4 minutes and 25 seconds of coming around to telling you that that's what it was that I'm here for. I gotta get concise. Bang! To make a long story longer, yeah, I just had the in-person interview, and it was great. It went well. I'm not gonna say that I got it yet because that's how you get hurt. But it sounds like I'm in. He said that he's got a few more interviews and that he wants to update people, I think, at the end of the week with next steps. And he said, I'll get a hold of you. I mean, it sounds really good. It sounds like I'm the kind of person that he wants, because you would think, well, you're not like out of prison or in recovery or on the streets, so why would they take in someone like you, Kurt? you fucking asshole, you're taking these resources away from people who actually need it. And it's like, for one, I actually need it, all right? I'm without work right now and technically homeless. So take that. For two, he was like, we don't want everybody in the class to be, you know, of a similar background. We do want some people with more skill than others, and some people who are like able to be more of an uplifting and positive kind of force, right? Like they have a lot of people in there who are like coming from shelters or coming, like, yeah, he said, out of prison or out of recovery, and they may not be a loud ass YouTuber who is gonna come in and be like, hey everybody, you ready to cook? Let's do it. Let's do it, pal. Let's grab that knife. Let's swing it at some onions. There will be people who come in and they're just like, I don't know how to be around others. And they've never cut a carrot before, right? And they want some people who can come in and be like, you know, a bit of a leadership role, right? Like, hey man, try it like this. Like, how you doing today? Oh, I see you're having a problem with your soup. Let me give you a hand. Whoa, dude. So yeah, they want some people with more experience and who are, you know, more willing to, I don't know, get people out of their shell, get them loosened up, right? You need people like me once in a while. You need obnoxious, loud, gregarious. I don't know. I'm trying to think of kinder ways to describe my ability to be loud. Look at this. Holy shit, spring has sprung, baby. Look at you. Can I get it looking nice? Oh yeah, there are bees and everything. Portland and in the springtime. Geez, it ain't even spring yet. It ain't even really spring, but damn, when it's springtime here, it gets so nice. These smell so nice right now. Holy hell. The cherry blossoms and everything that happened in Portland in the springtime, I'm just way too into this right now. I'm like moments away from coffee, and all I want to do is sit here and smell these flowers and listen to the bees buzz and hopefully not sting my ass. It sounds like I'm in because I have a decent amount of experience. He asked me about my cooking and what kind of stuff I've been cooking lately, and I'm sure he wished he didn't open up that can of worms because he got to hear all about my braised beef cheeks and the kefir that I've been making and my fancy fucking desserts, including my strained kefir lebna and roasted pears and black pepper and olive oil. That's right. And he's like, sounds like you have a lot of experience. And he's like, we're looking for people with experience to come in and all that good shit. So that starts March 30th. It is March 2nd. And we'll be back in Portland March 29th, 30th. So I should be starting that soon. But that's the huge update. That's the thing going on. I mean, that's one of the huge updates. Maybe there's another huge update that I have yet to update you on. Either way, I'm at the coffee shop. Jai's in there waiting. I need caffeine. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done talking now. Gonna head in and get to work. All right, thanks for watching. And this place is really cool, by the way. It's called Cafe. It's like a Vietnamese coffee place. But yeah, anyway, I see Jai is in there slamming down a breakfast banh mi. All right, well, that's it. Goodbye.